Hello friends, my name is Vijay and you are watching CSS3 tutorial series on GoToGenius channel. In this video, you will learn the most possible way to use CSS with HTML. So when we talk about apply the CSS on HTML elements, then we have total 3 different methods to use CSS on HTML elements. So we will see all 3 methods to use CSS with HTML. Let's start one by one. On very first level, we have inline style. So what is inline styling? It is very simple method when you apply CSS properties directly on the HTML elements. Then this method is called inline styling. So let's see in code how we can apply inline style on the HTML elements. So here we have a basic HTML code. So now I'm taking some HTML elements here like h2 heading tag, give some text inside this like so. When we want to apply the inline CSS on the HTML element directly, then we have to add the attribute is style, and inside the style attribute we give the different properties like font size, you can give in pixels, and text align, center, and we can give the color. Here I give it's green. Same as we can also take another HTML element, it's P, paragraph tag. We can also apply the style on this element. We can give the color is gray, or you can here write the color code in the hexa format. With the hexa color code, you have to use the hash keyword with the color code like hash and the color code. We can also give the font size for this. Here I am giving is 14 pixel. We can give some dummy text here like or any description. So let's see our code into the browser. Here we can see the text. It's a h2 heading tag. This is our paragraph text. Because we have not given the text align for this, so this text is coming by default in the left side. You can also give the text align this. So this text is also into the center. So this is the way where we can apply the inline CSS on the HTML elements directly. Now let's see the next one. Now let's see the next method. It's a embedded CSS. So what is embedded CSS? Let's see. When we write all these style properties inside the style tag, this style tag must be defined inside the head section. So here we will write our style section, open and closing tag, and now I can write all these properties for h2 element like this, and here I can give the same these properties. So how? Font size we are giving it's 24 pixel. It's text align, center, and the next is color. Here we have green. Here we give the green color. Same as we can define the CSS properties for this paragraph tag. So here I will write the paragraph tag and write the properties inside the curly braces. So font size is a 14 pixel, text align, center, and the color we can give the color code or color name directly. So here now I am giving the color name, it's gray. So let's see on browser, but before that remove the styling from the HTML element. So here I have removed all the inline style. Now let's see into the browser. Refresh the page. Here you can see our CSS has been applied on the h2 and the paragraph tag. So friend, this is the embedded method to apply the CSS on the HTML elements. So these two methods we write inside the HTML file. So let's see the next one. Next one is separate CSS file. So separate CSS file means we create the one style sheet and we define all these CSS rules, means these CSS properties inside that file, and we import that file inside the HTML file. So let's see how we achieve this. So here I am creating a new file with the name it's style.css, because we are writing the CSS, so that's why we have given the extension name is CSS. So same as embedded CSS, we can write all these properties inside this style sheet. Now I have taken the copy and paste here and just remove this style from the HTML file. So here we have two separate files, one is HTML and one is CSS. So how our CSS will apply on these HTML elements? We must import this style.css file inside the HTML file. So we import the all CSS file inside the head section of the HTML. For importing the external style sheet from the folder, we have a special tag is link. In link we have an attribute, it's href. Here we give the path of the CSS file. In our case we have style.css, and We also give one more attribute. It's a rel. Rel represents the relationship with the referenced document. Means it defines the reference document is style sheet. Link is a self-closing tag. It doesn't have any closing tag like h2 and paragraph tag. So we close self-closing tag like this. So let's see into the browser our CSS has been applied or not. Here you can see our CSS has been applied. So let's make some changes in the CSS. Here I am giving the different color for the h2 tag. It's like blue, and red for paragraph. So let's see. Here you can see the changes. So friend, this is the most efficient way to use the style sheet in the external file and import that file inside in your HTML page. So what is the benefit of external style sheet? Suppose you have multiple HTML pages in your project, like 50 or 100, and you have written your styling into the embedded method or inline style. Then you have to make some changes for the font color, font size and other properties. Then you have to change on each and every HTML page. So it will take the lot of effort to make the changes on the all HTML pages. That's why we use external file where we write all the CSS. If you have to change any property of the CSS, just you have to change on the one place, and this will be reflect on the all HTML pages in your project. So that's why this is the better way to use the all CSS inside the external CSS file. Okay friends, I hope you have learned the all three different ways how we can apply the CSS on the HTML. So see you in next video.